I am live. Hey, friends, we're talking about how to monetize your Instagram and your YouTube with digital products, which I'm super excited to do today. So, I'm just fixing my settings on my view. I want it more brighter. I like a little more brighter. I have a weird addiction to brightness and exposure and saturation, so I look more tan. Let's see, have we achieved perfection yet? I like that level of tan, you know? Like, look at this is not tan. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. And then this is tan. And when you go really tan, then your teeth look whiter. This is my weird addiction. Thank you. That's the Lumina webcam. And if you're like, how did you just do that? Hi, I should let me give you I'll give you my affiliate link. You can well actually I don't even get affiliate from them anymore because it's broken. But they used to send me free Luminas, and then I think after they sent me like 100, they're like they think I'm operating some sort of scam. But it's not a scam, just it's a good webcam. MichelleLovesYou.com/Lumina. By the way, you guys, and then I'm going to jump into the training. I have a story for you. Last night, I'm like, okay. And these are thoughts I have at like 12:30. It was like, you should be sleeping. And then I'm like, no, this is brilliant, right? So like, I did multiple brilliant things at like 12:30 last night. But one of them was like, man, I'm really frustrated that those headphones I got myself for Christmas, like they were like $250. And like every time I listen to them, they make a clicking noise. So you're listening to music, it's like, click, 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 click. And you're like, dude, this is like, I can't even. Okay. So I broke up with them. And I haven't like dealt with it. I haven't like called a company, or I just don't have time. We've broken up. And that's it. That's all we did. And so I was like, maybe there's like an alternative. Maybe there's like a less expensive version that's like super awesome. So I like do all this research at 12:30 at night last night. I know, like a lunatic. And what's so crazy is I find the ones that, oh my gosh. And guess what? They're only $50. Okay. So I'm like, let me try it. It's going to be terrible. It's fine. I'll return them. It's no big deal. They came at 4 a.m., as they do with Amazon where I live. And I put them on today. They are better than $250 ones. I know. So I got to send them to you. I'm just waiting for Adam to send me the link, and I'm going to send you got to go get them today because they're on 29% off. I already bought a pair for my Allie on my team. I got to message the rest of my team. I got to buy them. They're so good. You guys, you can't imagine. Anyway, I will send you my affiliate link. If you click on it, then Amazon sends me free money on the 18th, and then I can buy more stuff. So I'll go buy more stuff. I'll find out what's good, and then I'll send it to you. So anyway, I'm addicted. All right, so I'm excited to be here. Oh, hi, friend. So good to see you. All my friends are here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you how to monetize your Instagram and YouTube with digital products. I see a lot of people with a lot of followers not making a lot of money. I just can't imagine they're making money. They have more followers than me, and I'm like, what are you selling? Like this guy I follow. Oh my gosh, last night I was watching him and he's like with his daughter, and he's so cute with his daughter. His two kids are so precious. I wish I could remember his name, but I just don't. I just look at them and the kids are cute. But all he does is he affiliates with Dollar Shave Club, from what I can see. Like his only link is he's like millions of followers. Like he's famous. And there's a link to Dollar Shave Club. And I'm like, oh, dude, you could build a course on like how you did this and became famous. You could probably make a ton of money, like $1 million or more, because you are $1 million brand. My new book is coming out. It's called You Are a $1 Million Brand. It's in editing right now, which is so exciting. Hi, Dr. Shara. Shira or Shara? You'll have to tell me. I might have said it wrong. They say that's the fastest way to insult someone is to say their name wrong. Okay, so okay. So let's talk about how to monetize. And if it is your first time watching, say first time in the chat. Okay. I'm just reading and typing. I'm going to get you a solid game plan I'm going to share. Okay. So if it's your first time watching, my quick backstory is I grew up incredibly poor. My mom is a single mom. I come from very little. My brother was 7. I was 6. My younger brother was 3 when my parents divorced. Hey, we have first time friends here. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, friend. So good to have you here. Okay, we're now best friends. Hi, Wilma. Joanne. Yes. People are like, how do you find new people to follow you? I'm like, you don't know. You just like talk a lot online. You just do it and do it more and then do it more. And then people follow you. That's it. Been doing it for 10 years. And over time, you get better at it or more yourself. So look at all my Celeste. Thanks, my friend on the book. Yeah. Hey, Christy. My gosh, Claire O'Connor is first time. You know what I find is interesting? Go live on Facebook. Nobody's first time. Go live on YouTube. Tons of first time friends, which is, see, first live, Suzanne. It's amazing. Okay, for my first time friends, I need to give you something right now. This is right here. And we're putting the headphones on here. Okay. Go to michellelovesyou.com/tools to get my free list of video equipment. This microphone, let me make sure the microphone's on. It's the worst when I'm live and the microphone's not on. The microphone is on. Let me show you what I'm like without the microphone on. Is me without the microphone. Oh, it's so sad. Hold on. Let's do me without the microphone and me without the Lumina webcam. Let's do that. Oh, ready? No microphone. Oh my gosh. You can even see my eyes water. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. We can't allow this. This is terrible behavior. So watch this. And then we go this. And we go here. Now, fabulous. What the heck just happened? What? Oh, hold on. I selected Lumina Plus and it's in trouble. It doesn't work well and it's lunatic. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my eyes water. I've tried everything. I've replaced the mascara. I replaced the eyeliner. I replaced the skin. Everything. I have a hyperactive something. I am hyperactive. It makes sense. It does make sense. Okay. So quick backstory. I grew up incredibly poor. My mom's a single mom. I just wanted Pantene shampoo as a kid. We couldn't afford it. So then when I was 15, I finally made enough money mowing lawns and babysitting kids. I bought Pantene and I was so excited, but I couldn't tell anyone because that was kind of dorky. So that was my life dream. So I come from very little and I always felt like I'll just be quiet because everyone around me seems to have stuff and I don't really have stuff. So I feel weird. So I was pretty kind of the quiet, shy kid. But also, like, sometimes would talk to try to get attention, and then the boys thought I was annoying in 7th grade. I remember Mr. Cheever, my favorite math teacher, was like, "Michelle, why don't you just leave the boys alone?" I'm like, "I just want them to like me." They didn't. They thought I was annoying, which is fine. That's fine. Am I annoying now? No, just kidding. I don't know where those boys are. Anyway, graduated school, paid my way through college, landed my dream job as a pharmaceutical sales rep. And then I realized working for someone who's so boring, but I did it with a smile and I pretended I loved it. It's such a great job. But then I was like, I feel like I made for more for the 2 years I'm here. It just doesn't feel right. So my coworker, Sam, who is very entrepreneurial like me, he's awesome. He was like, hey, my wife is selling for this beauty product at night. Like after work, she sells beauty products. I'm like, sign me up. That sounds great. Cause I like money, because I grew up poor and I like money. Right. And so Sam connected me with his wife. I went to the Radisson Hotel. I learned about this company. Everyone there was nice. There was women making money. One was making 6 figures. Another one was $1 million earner. Another one had just earned a free car. And I'm sitting in this room and I'm like, this is either a scam or this is fabulous. And why are these women all so nice? But I like it. So I went home and told my mom and she confirmed that it's probably a scam because it sounded too good to be true. So that's why I signed up, because at 23, you don't have to listen to your mom anymore. And you potentially like kind of want to do the opposite of what your mom says. I have a 13-year-old. He's like that now. I deserve every bit of that. Anyway, so I ended up signing up, and then for the next 6 years, I was too shy and too nervous to do anything with it. I was like, oh, I have to talk to people. Oh shoot, that's awkward. Like go up to strangers? Heck no. And then in 2009, I said, you know what? Enough's enough. I drew a line in the sand and said, I'm going to make this work. And 2009 was about the time that text messaging was coming out. And I was like, you know what? If I could book people by text message, which at the time was a little controversial. People were like, we don't do text. We only do calls. And I was like, I don't want to call people. I'll never call people. Okay. So I'm going to text. So I started texting and it started working. And 6 months later, I went from being really bad at the company for 6 years to earning a free car, becoming a top leader. I had 300 customers. I built a team of 50 at that point. And then I showed my team how to do what I was doing by texting and my introverted strategies. And that went on to grow into a really big business. I ended up writing a book called Do It Anyway, Girl. That's my first book. And it's a playful, simple, unique guide to achieving success in network marketing. I started a YouTube channel sharing those strategies. And then I started to create digital products to help network marketers. Well, then that accidentally grew into a multi-million-dollar brand. I know. I didn't even plan that. Well, maybe a little bit. I had a lot of strategy, but it grew. And then other experts were like, Michelle, I'm a doctor, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm an Etsy shop owner, or I'm a if you're someone that does something really good, you could be like, I'm really organized. I'm like, okay, dude, you could build that into $1 million brand. I'm not kidding. You could. If you're really good at fertilizing grass, you could build that into $1 million brand. If you're really good at setting up lighting in a studio, you could build that into $1 million brand. Like put in the chat what you are, and I will tell you if you can make it into $1 million brand. Okay. So crazy, right? Suzanne, I'm giving you, here it is. That is my microphone, my light. My light is the Lume Cube, my Lumina webcam, and my Shure M7 microphone. Makes you look like an expert. Take it all away, you suddenly kill your credibility. So if you're like, what's the secret? I'm like, just talk confidently and just have those 3 things and you'll be pretty good. I'm not even kidding. And if you can't afford the light, open a window, right? That's it. Light. You just have to film during the day. It's amazing. Okay, so Anyway, so I'm now writing personal stylist. You are $1 million brand. Stock dog trainer. Boom, you are $1 million brand. Okay? A GM. Yes, you could teach your GM strategies. Like when I worked at Applebee's, our GM, oh, maybe that means good morning. Good morning. Or it could be GM. But where I worked at Applebee's, our GM was so good. When he was there, the shift ran so smooth. He could build $1 million brand, teaching other people how to lead. He was like, whoa, scary, but good. You're like, we really respect photographer 100%. 100% realtor. My friend lives right down the road, 5 houses down. She's built a multi-million-dollar brand helping other realtors. It's crazy what's possible. Event designer, $1 million brand. Okay. So, and that's what I teach people how to do. And if you're like, what are those awards behind you? This one says I've done over $10 million in sales selling my knowledge online. That one's $1 million. And there's a few other awards that are missing there. But don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I'm just a shy girl from humble beginnings who never thought I would amount to anything. And my life goal was Pantene shampoo. Okay. Okay. That's it. All right. Energy, ladies. See all of these. Nicole, a nurse practitioner, perimenopause and menopause. She just made me the nicest testimonial video. I cried. She's in my elite program, you guys. She quit her job. She's building a she shed in her yard and she's going all in with content creation and she's changing people's lives. She's closing big deals. Nicole, you're an inspiration, my friend. Yes, 100%. I actually work with several people who are autism coaches, and they, one of them is making $38,000 a month following my little system, which is crazy. Okay, so let's dive in. How do we monetize? So here's the deal. Okay, a lot of people, and I, you know what? I actually probably have some slides. Let me go get some slides because that would be more interactive and more pretty and more fun. By the way, save the date for. Here, let me show you this. You got to see this. It's the prettiest thing ever. You're going to be like, holy cow, that's so pretty. And I'll be like, you're right. Present, share screen. Okay, this is what I'm training on in a master class on Sunday night at 7 p.m. I'll be in Naples at my Naples house, so my background won't be as pretty, but it doesn't matter. I'm in Naples, so it doesn't matter what it looks like because there's palm trees outside. Okay, so 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. I haven't sent out the email yet because we're just finalizing the workbook for you guys. It's a free training where I'm going to show you how to go from invisible to influential on social media. That's going to be Sunday. If you're not on my email list, go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, drop your email in there, and then I'll notify you. If you can't make Sunday, if you're like, no, worst time ever, I'm also going to be live Thursday. No, it's not there. Wednesday. There's another time. When you go to, here it is. Noon on Thursday, the 27th. Okay. Anyway, but that's not done yet. We're just finishing the workbook for you. It's like a 60-page workbook. In the interest of completely over delivering, I'm like, oh, I can't just go live. I have to give you an entire workbook to go with this free thing that I'm doing for you. Because that seems like the right thing to do. If you do the right thing and you always over deliver, just good things come into your life. And that's, maybe the secret. Okay, so I'm gonna grab slides that show you what I'm talking about. This is like a webinar I do, but I'm gonna just skip to some of the slides and show you what I mean. Okay, this is what we'll do it because it'll just be a better user experience for you. Okay, you can see that. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is will there be a replay? Yeah. So just when we send out the email, sign up for it. We haven't sent the email out. If you're like, when can I sign up? But you'll definitely want to get a replay because it's really, really good. And for those of you that are like, when's your next course coming out? I'm like, you might want to be on that webinar because you're going to get a really special deal. And I'm giving away a Lumina webcam on that webinar. It's a masterclass or a webinar, you can call it, but I call it a masterclass. And then I'm also giving away my faceless video training. Like there's a bunch of like free stuff that'll be going on. So it'll be really cool. Yeah, if you want, just go to michellelovesyou.com/tools and enter your email in there. Or you guys can visit my new website, michellecunningham.com. It's so pretty. One of my students made it for me and she's selling the template. So if you want to buy the template from you, I'm going to have her on and I'll actually have her on here and you guys will get to buy her template. She made it for me and was like, hey, I'm going to make it and then I'm going to sell the template. I'm like, absolutely. Yes. So I'm excited. Okay. Oh my gosh. I won cross stitch competition at the Big E in New England when I was 6 years old for my age division. A bunny. It was about this big. Thank you. That completed my cross stitching. I quit at 6, but I was good at 6, you know? Anyway, okay, so I decided to start a YouTube channel in 2014. Again, I was having a little success as a network marketer. There's my son. He's now 13, right? But I was just sitting in front of my laptop. I had no microphone, no clue what I was doing. I didn't even clean my house. And I would just film videos. Um, they were pretty like whatever, authentic, but I was sharing helpful tips like, yo, here's how I'm booking appointments and here's how I'm doing this, right? Sorry, I'm trying to change slides and I can't because I'm on the wrong screen. And over the next several years, people watched my videos, right? They were watching, they were commenting, they were enjoying them. And I'm like, stop it. Like they would say, Michelle, I love you. And I'm like, tell me more. You do? I can't believe it. I can't. Like, I actually had more love online than in person. Like, if you're like, I just could use some more love in my life, I'm like, dude, start a YouTube channel and provide valuable information to people. I'm not kidding, because you know who watches is people who like you. And you know who doesn't watch? People who don't like you. And in life, the challenge is you meet people who like you and people who don't like you. And you might be like, no, Michelle, everyone likes you. I'm like, oh, no, they don't. You know, I meet some, like, she's a little much. This chick's a little much. But there's people that like me. But online, only the people who like you follow. You're watching. And if you're annoyed, you're going to be like, I'm out. You know what? You are a little bubbly. You're a little too extra. You're a little too fun. And I don't like that. I'm negative. Yeah, it's just not going to work. My frequency is like positivity, joy, and happiness. So if you don't operate on that frequency, or you're trying to get to that frequency, then it would work. But if you don't, you're like, I never want to be at that frequency, it's just not going to work. Okay. But anyway, I get so much fulfillment out of making these videos. So I just make them for free, just like how I'm doing right now. I just make free videos because I'm like, it's so fun, right? I didn't know how to make money from it. Right around here, I started 2017. I started to learn how to make money from it. Okay. So this is what happens. This dude, not him, he didn't look like that, but let's pretend he did because that's a more exciting phone call. Just kidding. That's my husband. No, it's not. My husband's better looking. Okay, but anyway, this guy calls me and he's like, hey, I'm a network marketing CEO. Our sales reps, when we asked who they wanted to come as a speaker, they want you to come. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But I didn't say that. I was like, oh, fantastic. Like this was normal, but it wasn't. And so I acted professional. And he's like, we'd love to have you come speak. And I'm like, holy cow. So if you're like, wait, Michelle, you made YouTube videos, you started showing up, and then like doors and opportunities started to open. I'm like, yes. So what's the secret? I'm like, okay, ready? Step number 1, start making videos for a certain target audience, right? For me in the beginning, it was like, I'm just going to make videos for network marketers because that's where I started, right? Now it's more for I make videos for like any entrepreneur who wants to make videos and sell more of their stuff. I'm your girl, right? So it morphed over time. But pick an audience and start serving up information to them. And if you're like, but I don't know what I would say, dude, chatgpt.com. I serve blank people. I want to know what their problems and their desires are. And I need to come up with YouTube topics or Instagram topics or any sort of video topics to serve this particular audience. Could you give me 20 ideas? It is insane. It's insane. And if you come to my training, it's going to be Wednesday. What is it I said? Sunday at 7 p.m. or Thursday at noon Eastern time. I'm going to then be revealing something. Like I'm going to tell you a whole strategy, but then I'm also going to be giving you a ton of tools to put all that together. Because if you're like, can you just show me what to do exactly and give me the exact prompts? The answer is yes, I can, because I figured it out and I want to show it to you. And it wouldn't be nice to keep it in. That's like keeping a secret from a friend and you're my best friend and I can't do that. Okay. So anyway, on the phone, he's like, we'd love to have you come out. What's your fee? I'm like, my fee? I don't really have one. Like I would come for free, but I was like, Michelle, keep it cool. Don't say that, Let me move that banner. And so I debate with my husband. I'm like, I don't know. Let's just say 2,500. It's 2 days. It's in Utah. 2,500. I don't want to leave the kids for more than 25. Like if it's less than 2,500, it's just not worth it. He's like, say it, but honey, that's really high. And he's probably going to say no. Now this is me not knowing anything about speaking because it's my first speaking gig. Now I know that some people command like $20,000, right? But I was like, I told him that. He's like, oh wow, yeah, great. We'll send you a check today. Meaning like, dude, you could have said 4,500, right? And I fall over dead. This was me. I turned into a yellow ball. I know. It's literally what happened. Okay, so then where'd my slides go? Hold on. Where am I? Okay, sorry. Okay, that's me. That's what happened. The money came and I was like, stop it. I am so good at this. This was 2017. But then before he hangs up, he says, bring along your training program. You can sell it at the event. Okay, this is a big moment. It's a pivotal moment in my life because in this moment, I am acting professional. And in the moment of acting professional and keeping it with the word fabulous, fantastic, would love to, doing that, I say absolutely. And then I hang up the phone. Okay. And then I'm like, absolutely, Michelle, you idiot, you don't have a training program. And I was like, oh no, shoot, that was kind of dumb. But we can't admit that we just did something really dumb. So instead, I very dramatically went in front of my husband's office and lied on the ground, as I do just to be funny. I like to make a scene around here. He's a lot quieter, not me. But I'm lying on the ground. I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do with my life? Da, da, da. And he's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, listen, I just talked to that CEO. He's like, yeah. And he goes, at the end, I'm like hanging up and he's like, bring along your training program. And I'm like, okay, great. And so my husband's like, so? And I'm like, babe, I don't have a training program. He's like, okay, could you make one? I'm like, well, now I have to. So if you're like, how did you start to make digital courses? I'm like, I did it because I accidentally lied. And then I didn't want to have to unlie to a CEO. So then I had to make one. So I didn't know what to do, but I'm like, I'll make this. I made a CD and I said, Michelle Cunningham's I Need More Leads. That's clever. When you're out of leads, you're out of business. May all of your wildest dreams come true with your business. With love, Michelle. And I got a photo shoot and I took photos. And then I told a little story about me on the back. And I put my website. And I went to my son's room with my laptop. No microphone. Okay. No microphone. And I recorded 12 tracks for my CD. Like, hi, it's Michelle Cunningham. And if I messed up a little, I just kind of rolled like I'm rolling now. You know, a little mess up. And I just shared exactly what I was doing. And I get them printed for $1. You can buy these for $1. Okay. Find a local company. Don't do something far away because you're going to pay shipping is more expensive than the $1 you paid, right? I learned that. I used Atomic Disc out of Utah and then they had to ship them to me and that was very expensive. So find a local company. You can find a local company that does CD duplication or USBs now, which is a little more popular. But either way, so these arrive and I ordered 2 other versions. I made these 2. So I had a 3-pack. You got 3. I know. All because I lied. By accident. It was an accidental lie. It wasn't on purpose. I don't lie, but I did by accident because I was being dumb and nervous. So then I buy them for $1. I bring them to the event. I sell them for $17. I get little signs made and I sell 100. So I made $1,700 minus $100 for my cost of goods. And I came home with an extra 200 left over. And I'm like, now what will I do? So I'm like, oh man. Hold on. My slides. Where am I? Damn. Oh yeah, that was me lying in front of my husband's office. See? That's actually what it looked like. Yeah. And then, so there they are. I forget I have all the slides to show you everything I'm telling you. Now you know I'm not lying. It's really a true story. Okay, so I come home with 200 left over. Now I got to figure out how to sell them. So initially I put them on a website, right? And then I realized websites are dead. And one night I'm up late and Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels pops up and he's like, hey, are you trying to sell more of your stuff on a website? Don't you know that websites are dead? And I'm like, I actually don't, but I'm here for this moment. What are you saying? And he was like, listen, I sold potato guns when I was like, I don't know how old, young, like 18 years old on a funnel. What's a funnel? A funnel is only one thing available for sale. I'm like, oh, that's smart. Okay. Yeah. I just want to sell my one thing. I don't need to sell other things. I don't have any other things. Just want to sell the one thing. So I realized I need funnels and I need his special software. So I ended up signing up for his special software. And at first, I'm selling like 2 CDs per month. I'm making like $34. And I don't know about you, but when you make $34 online from random strangers, you are so excited. I'm still excited. Every time I get a sale, I'm so excited. So they cost me $1 to make. I'm making $32 in profit per month. And I'm skipping to Starbucks. I'm buying Frappuccinos because I'm like, dude, I am making so much money from my CD company. And I couldn't really tell anyone because everyone else around me had 9 to 5. And I'm like, no one would really care that I'm making money from strangers on the internet. But more importantly, the strangers on the internet were messaging me and they're like, dude, I got your CD, changed my life. Like I got so much business this month. Like it is, I just literally thousands of dollars. I'm like, for a $17 investment, that was actually pretty smart. That was okay, cool. That's so nice, right? And so then I read a book called Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. And what I learned in Traffic Secrets is that there are 3 types of traffic. There's traffic you earn, there's traffic you own, and there's traffic you buy. And I had traffic that I earned, like my social media followers at the time. I don't know. I probably had like 30,000 followers. My traffic you own is your email list. I had about 12,000 people at the time on my email list, right? And then I realized, oh wait, there's one more. Traffic you buy. What the heck is that? Oh, you can pay for Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. And maybe I should try that. So in January of 2019, I ran my first ad. I spent $50 on day 1, like January 1st, made $300. And I learned from Russell, if you can spend $1 and make $2, what's your budget? And I was like, let me think about that. Spend $1 and make $2. Okay. Spend $2, make $4. Oh, wait, spend $1 million, make $2 million. Hold on. I feel like that would be good. Spend 10 million, make 20 million. Like for me, that message just resonated with me. Like other people would be like, that's not a good investment. I'm like, that to me is that's a good investment. It's a good investment. So I knew that. And I was like, but I don't know what I'm doing. Cause the next day it kind of went down and I'm like, dude, this is how I looked. I turned yellow that day and I looked confused. And I was like, maybe there's someone smarter than me at Facebook ads. So I went to the ClickFunnels group and I was like, dude, does anyone know anything about ads? Like, is there someone like that does that for a living? They're called the Facebook ad manager. Hold on, I got to get a tissue. My nose just started running. Please hold. Got paper towel from the kitchen. I usually keep tissues on my desk, but I must have run out. Anyway, so I ended up hiring someone to do it. This is when I hired the person right there, $50 a month. That month, you can see this is about $50,000 or $60,000 in revenue. Okay. Don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. Started making videos, started showing up religiously for my audience, started building an email list, and I started to run ads to it. Right. And then it just kept going and going. And now it has this, we need to update, but this just crossed over 14, it's at 14.5 million right now. And so we're whatever we are now. We're in like March or something. Okay. And so I don't share that again. You know, whenever you share numbers, I always say I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, right? That like literally this can all change just by you start to show up, but then we start to create things that are available for sale for people. So I didn't just have my CD; I ended up selling other things, and then it grew and it grew and it grew. I'm just looking to see. So, oh yeah, I'll just show you this because this is actually super helpful. Okay, so okay. So let me show you this. So this is what most people do. And I see it all the time. Like when I was talking about that guy who I watched, who he's so cute with his kids, he has millions of followers. And what he does is he's just getting money from like brand deals. He's getting money from people clicking Dollar Shave Club for him. And he's probably making ad revenue. Like he's making money from the platforms, like YouTube is paying him because he has a pretty amount of followers, pretty big amount of followers. Now, personally, for me, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't have a ton of followers. I have like 40,000, maybe 70,000 between my two channels, but like not a ton because I don't focus on it all the time, right? Although I am on YouTube right now. Not all the time, right? So, but what's so interesting is I make about $2,000 a year from YouTube, which is a small percentage of revenue. Very small percentage. Amazon sends me money when I send you guys my headset link. If you click on that, I get like 2%, 1%. I don't even know the percentage. It's very low kickback, which was really nice of them. They sent me $600 this month. It's the most fabulous things if you become an Amazon affiliate. So I get $600 in free money to Amazon. It's a gift card. And then I go buy things like my new headset. So exciting, right? And then when people click more, then I get to buy more stuff. And so that's kind of really fun. It happens on the 18th of the month. But again, like, can we live on $600 in Amazon gift cards? I don't know. I mean, maybe you could. I mean, back in the day I could have because I know how to live broke. I'm really good at it. If you ever need strategy, just change from cheese, no more cheese, and do salt instead. And then just do oatmeal and then eggs. Well, eggs have gone up, but that used to be a pretty cheap alternative. Anyway, okay, so all right. So then this is the new way. Okay. And so this is what I teach. Do you make more from coaching or from courses? Yeah, it's all from courses. I have very little one-on-one coaching, very little. Like, right. So I don't trade time for money. It wasn't until just last year I opened up one-on-one coaching. And I share that because some people get in this rut of they're always doing one-on-one. They have no time to create, no time to go live for their audience, no time for anything. Who need to be doing that, right? So it's mostly all for my courses. But at a very high level, if people do work with me one-on-one, they get a 12, 30-minute calls with me throughout the year. And that's it, which is amazing. So yeah, like you can have this all running on automation, which is what I have running. Like while I'm sitting here, sales just come in. And again, I share this, I hate the word jealous because like jealous is a bad word. I tell my kids, but inspired is a good word. So I share this not to make you jealous, but to make you inspired, right, of what's possible. So like while I sit here just this morning, 5,600 has come in. Yesterday it was a low day for us. 9,800 came in, right? The day before I think was 20,000. That's all automated, right? That's all happening from me being live here. It's also happening from my ads that are running. It's happening from the emails that I'm sending out. It's happening from the reels that I'm posting. It's happening from the stories that I'm posting. It's happening from all of these social media means, right? And so when I said to you, hey, my new friends that are here, right? Like a lot of the stuff I do is very playful, but I'm also super strategic, right? If you're a new friend here, I don't want you to just pass through and like I never see you again because I really truly believe I could change your life if you're willing to listen. I'll show you what to do because this literally can change your life. Okay. And so I want you on my email list because I believe so much in what I'm doing. And I've helped so many people be able to quit their jobs, love what they're doing, make buku amounts of money, but more importantly, make a massive impact in the world. And that's my mission, right? And so I want everyone on my email list. So see michellelovesyou.com tools at the bottom here. I want everyone to go there and put their email in so I can never lose touch with you. You're my best friend. Okay. And I share some really valuable stuff like the training I'm doing on Sunday night will change your life. Okay. So we send people right? Wherever you are. It could be a live, it could be a reel, it could be a story, it could be a YouTube video. It can be any sort. All of those act as fishing lines, right? So right now I'm live in 2 different places. I could probably be live in more places if I was more strategic, but I wasn't. And now you go to this email landing page. You're going to go to michellelovesyou.com tools. You can put in your email. And now I'm going to mark it through email, right? And so you'll see emails that will probably start coming out tonight. Like, hey, my friend, Michelle Cunningham, your friend. Hey, just want to let you know I got a really awesome training, how to go from invisible to influential. That training, I forget the tagline on it. It's really good. Well, I can't change screens right now, but it's how to go from invisible to influential and build a tribe of raving fans who buy what you offer or who want to buy what you offer, something like that. Okay. So I'm going to send that through email. And then obviously at the end of that, I may have something for people that are like, but okay, this was really good. Can you show me exactly how to do this? I may just present something to you showing you exactly how to do it. And then you can be like, I think I need this in my life. Right. But if you come to the one on Sunday or if you come to one on Thursday, you can get it early bird before everybody else. And it's not that much money. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So that's how this works, right? So build social media following, get them on your email list. Well, get them. Put your friends on your email list, then email your friends, then have things available for them. The ones that need it will buy it. The ones that don't need it will not buy it. And that will generate, I should say, tons of impact in people's lives, which then equates to tons of money. I don't care about making money unless I'm making other people more money, right? So it's tons of impact in people's lives and then tons of money. Okay. So that's the game, right? Old way, Kardashians would promote products for other companies. They would make thousands of dollars. They're like, oh, I like these if you want them, buy them. Right now, the Kardashians realized, oh, wait, if I like put my face on things and I sell it, there is so much more money. Now, I'm not a Kardashian. I know you thought I was. I know, but I'm not. But anyway, this CD is my small version of Kim Kardashian's little makeup thing right there. Okay. And you might be like, yeah, but I'm not famous. I'm like, no, me either. You see, but I believed I was famous in my brain. I was like, no, but you are fabulous, girl. You are fabulous and you have to show up. And we just got to start showing up bigger and better. How do those other people show up fabulously? They just do. You know, the difference between someone who shows up as an expert or an authority and someone who doesn't is the person who shows up as an expert or an authority made the decision to do so. Doesn't that make you crazy? So if you're like, yeah, but I don't have good headshots, I'm like, dude, step number 1, go get good headshots made. Takes a day, get good makeup on, work it, make it so good, and then pose. Okay. And then make things. You make things with your photo on them. Seriously, I've only had 2 photo shoots in my life. I'm still using my photo shoot from like 8 years ago. My daughter's like, Mom, you look young in those. I'm like, that's right. Because mommy was younger then. You know, I love how those look. I love how I look now, but I just don't want to go get another photo shoot. So much work. So much work, so much energy. Anyway, so that's the deal. There are secrets here. I'm just trying to see what else I have in here. Yeah, let me just tell you this. This one's good too. The riches are in the niches, right? So you can serve a select audience and thrive. The biggest mistake people make online is they spread themselves too thin. They never make a name for themselves in a particular category. They're like, I'm a Christian coach, and then I also help people get fit, and I really like hypnotherapy. So I'm doing all of those. And I like, sometimes it's Bible verses. The next time I'm doing hypnotherapy. Sometimes I'm over here doing workouts at the gym. And like, for some reason, it's not really working. I'm like, yeah, that would make sense. Right? Pick one. One of those is $1 million brand. Joel Osteen, do we see him working out? No, Joel Osteen is another Bible message, another Bible message, another book about the Bible message, another book about the Bible message, another Bible message. Join my Bible church. Boy, that's it. Do you get it? It's very simple. So you just have to be a category queen in a very particular topic so people seek you out. And you might be like, no, you don't understand. I'm good at a lot of things. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I am also good at a lot of things, but those are a secret online. I keep those in my real life. They're not online. Okay? I'm not here today baking a blueberry pie. Probably because I'm actually pretty bad at that. But that would be a funny video. But in the middle of it, I'd be like, okay, let me tell you the strategy on how I'm making this video. I would turn it into, I could be making a blueberry pie, but the message is going to be something about making a video. All right. So you can make the blueberry pie, but do it that way. Okay. And then, yeah, this is what I just said. What do your headshots say about you? This headshot, I don't look bad. I'm at a company event when I was selling for my company and there was all this food behind us. And I was like, let me take a picture. That's cute. This is me at Dave & Buster's. I don't look bad. But those are not professional. Do I take my business seriously in these photos? The answer is no. You look cute and not professional. Get a headshot. Look at that. Same chick. Let's do, before chick. Oh, she seems important. No, actually, she's not more important than the other girl. She just looks more important. That's the game. Look more important. I give you permission to look more important. You might be like, no, but I'm a nobody. I'm like, no. I am also a nobody who showed up bigger. Huh? Get it? So you are like, oh, no, but I would feel awkward getting a photo shoot. I'm like, oh, I did too. When I was there getting my photos made, the girl's like, what do you do? And at the time I had no idea what I was going to do. So I said to her, because I was going to be an organizing guru. I was like, I want to do something. And then I started an organizing channel and I realized I hated organizing, but I was like, I'm going to be an organizing, or I said, I'm an organizing guru. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Do you have a channel? I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of getting it built out. I just need to get my photos done. I felt so awkward because I'm like, I'm a nobody right now. So get your photos made even if you're a nobody. I give you permission. Phyllis, one of my students, she was like, how does my banner look? And I looked at it. I'm like, I'll be sharing tips to save you time and money so you can live more enjoyable life. And I'm like, oh, she must be like a couponer. I'm like, what do you do? Couponing or what? She's like, no, I run an insurance agency, a pretty big one. And then I also am a top network marketing leader. I'm like, holy cow. So you're like an ultra productive entrepreneur. She's like, yeah. And I'm pretty serious. And I just want to teach other women how to step into their greatness and own their awesome. And I'm like, okay, this does not say that. What? No, I didn't say it to her like that. I'm like, okay. Oh wait. I always say it like this. Oh my gosh. So this is like a B plus. Do you want me to tell you what you can do to make it like an A? That's what I say. Everyone's a B plus. No one's an F. This is a B plus. Here's what you need to do to make it an A. She's like, okay, what? I'm like, okay, let's change it to like the ultra productive entrepreneur. And you're on a mission to teach women to increase productivity, manage money, and create a life filled with freedom. She's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, okay, could you go take a photo with a friend, put makeup on, have someone take a photo of you from your iPhone, use the back camera. She's like, yes. Her friend, she sat on a rusty bench. I'm not even kidding. And we deleted the rusty bench and put her in this. And now, fabulous. Okay. So important, right? And then you can, once we start showing up, if you're like, but I just want to sell a course, I'm like, but you gotta show up first. You guys aren't buying anything from me if I don't show up, right? I don't show you that. Like, sure, I'll show you stuff I have available for sale. Let me show you. But like, nobody buys from you if you don't show up first for them. I can't just come on and be like, hey, you guys, Michelle Cunningham, I've got something you should buy. Like, you should totally buy it. You have to provide value first. Value, then sell. You earn the right to sell after you've provided enough value. So let me show you something I have available for sale. If you're like, what do you have? I'm like, well, I have a few things. I have one spot left at my beach retreat. By the way, somebody just moved out of the April beach retreat. We have a coveted spot for beach retreat. If anybody wants to come. If you're in the elite program, you get a discount spot. If you're not in the elite program, it's a little more pricey, but it's fabulous. It's thousands of dollars. It's not super cheap, but it's a 5-day girls getaway with a private chef. Okay, that's one thing I have for sale. MichelleLovesyou.com/retreat. But I also teach you how to make better content. If you're like, but I feel stuck, like then go to MichelleLovesyou.com/content, join my content creator club where I teach you how to make better content because the stuff needs to look good. You might be like, well, I don't think it needs to look good. I'm like, no, it does. First impressions are everything. So when someone sees your course, they're like, whoa, dude, that's your course? That's fantastic. Because courses are virtual. They're not really physical. We have to make them look physical. So we have to create graphics like this that are like, whoa, that's so mind-blowing. Where do I teach you how to do all of this? It's actually inside this particular program right here. This is my year-long coaching program called the 90-Day Difference, where I literally teach you how to start showing up. I've got the one on the screen is just, hey, I want to, a little inexpensive, get me started, right? But if you're like, no, I don't want to play around anymore, Michelle, I'm tired of spinning my wheels. I've been spinning my wheels forever. I hit that in 2019. I was spinning my wheels. And I finally said, I can continue to spin my wheels like I have for the last 10 years, not making any money, just making videos for fun, or I can actually get the game plan from someone. And someone showed me what to do. And I ended up hiring an agency. He was $5,000 a month. It was very expensive. $5,000 a month. I paid him $60,000 that year. But because I paid him $60,000 that year, he finally helped me get everything out into the world. And I made just shy of $1 million in revenue that year in 2019. Again, don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, having the strategy and the system. Like, there's a cost to being stuck. When I started working with him, he's like, you have 12,000 people on your email list and you haven't been selling anything. He's like, Michelle, at a minimum, you should be making $12,000 a month. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, there is a missed opportunity. He goes, do you know why people are on your email list? I'm like, because they're my friends. Literally, that's what I thought. He goes, listen, I'm a marketer and I want to tell you something. People are on your email list because they're expecting that you've got something available for sale. They want to buy something from you. And I'm like, no. He's like, yes. I'm like, not my people. They like my free stuff. He's like, you are wrong. I'm like, I hope so, because I don't really believe you. Right. And then so I eventually started selling stuff, and that's how we did $1 million. I had people just sitting waiting, like, when's she going to come out with something? She got nothing, which is so crazy. Right. But this is my year-long coaching program. And some people are like, well, what's that? And I'm like, you just go here, go to michellelovesyou.com/success. You can book a call with my team, tell them about your business. But we literally show you how to make the videos, how to build your email list, how to create your first offer, how to launch your first offer. Here's all the emails for the first offer. Here's my checklist for every launch plan. We just added that in there yesterday. So good. How to make your workbook, how to then upsell to other things. So that's what I teach people how to do. Right. And so you showing up on social media, right? It is just so crazy what's possible, right? What is so possible? And this, again, just shows you 1,000 people on your email list, $1,000 a month you should be making. Be curious in the chat, how many people are on your email list, right? People spend countless hours on social media. They never offer a freebie to their audience to capture the emails of their followers. Okay? What if your social media account goes down? You would lose everyone. That'd be so sad. If all mine went down, it wouldn't matter. I have more people on my email list than followers. I mean, they're pretty even, but like, it wouldn't matter. I'd just be like, you guys, oh my gosh, come follow me again, right? 30,000 people on your email list, $30,000 a month. Actually, here's a question for you. Knowing this formula, how many people do you want on your email list? Get it? What's your number? Mine's 1 million. I want 1 million people on my email list, so I make $1 million a month. I'm making half of that right now, but I'm like, I'm going to get to 1 million just to be like, you guys, look at, I'm like a little kid and I somehow did this. I did it. We do $500,000 a month right now, which is crazy. That's not my profit. Don't get it twisted. I run ads, I pay a team, but don't worry, there's still a lot of money left over. Okay. And then create content with the sole purpose of adding value to people's lives and building your email list, right? So I just gave you guys my tools. If you go to my Instagram and you comment tools, it's going to send you my favorite filming tools. That's my most popular one people opt into to get on my email list. This is Sarah just saying how awesome it is working with me. She's so nice. She was a principal. Sarah's got a pretty cool story. She was a principal. She came to Beach Street. She's like, next year I'm quitting my job and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to go all in with online. She made the decision. She replaced her income and she's crushing it as a confidence and like a life coach. Made the decision. You are one decision away from dramatically changing your life. Like, no, seriously. You're like, yeah, but I don't feel qualified. I'm like, me either. But I have crooked eyebrows. I'm like, me too. I have a big nose. I'm like, me too. I'm kind of shy. I'm like, me too. I'm kind of an introvert. Yeah, me too. There's nothing. You can't say anything that I wouldn't be like, yeah. I feel insecure. I'm like, yeah, sure. Me too. Sometimes. Right. Wow. No one would like my stuff. I'm like, yeah. Well, then you'd be in the same place where you start, like as you are right now. So like, hey, let's put it out there. Let's see what happens. Tweak it up a little and make it work. Right. So have a mission in your heart to serve and love and give as much as you can to your audience for free. That is the secret. And when you give your best advice for free, you're going to attract new clients. I'm doing this training for free right now. Why? Because they love you and you're my friends, right? But your email list will grow with the right people. So who is watching right now are people that are probably say, yes, that's me. If you're interested in like potentially selling more of your stuff, having some sort of profitable business online, using social media to make more impact, maybe selling your own digital course, maybe writing a book, say that's me. If you're any of those, you want to sell more of what you have, right? But then and only then will you have a profitable business. So the formula is this: serve, love on people, give, and then do it endlessly. Okay. Okay. I won't go to the next slide. I could go forever. It's so good. There's so much goodness in there. Okay. So I got to do a giveaway. Serve, love, give. Give. These, I'm giving a pair of these to someone. You guys, they're so good. If you joined late, I found these at 12:30 at night last night on Amazon. I ordered them. They arrived at 4 a.m. and I put them on And these things are the best headphones I've ever had. Best part, they're only $50 on Amazon right now. They're on discount from 70 and they get the most amazing reviews. They're better than Beats, Dre, whatever. I'll name all the fancy brands. I had the fancy brand. The stupid things are clicking. They're making noise. I was over it. $50. I'm giving a pair away of these. Suzanne said, are we selling a product or a course? Well, the strategies I teach in my year-long coaching program, if you sell a product, I show you how to write sales pages to sell the product. If you want to sell a course, it's the same formula, right? So it doesn't matter what you sell. I have people I work with that sell services, people I work with that sell a product. I have people that own brick and mortar. I have people that I work with that want to sell a digital course. So I teach for people that want to sell digital courses. I show you my whole formula because that's obviously how I make my living. But I also sell things like mugs, right? Like I have mugs that people buy for me. I have physical products that people buy for me also. So I show you how to do that, which is so cool. Better than Beats. I mean, it's or equally comparable. I mean, the reviews were so insane. There's been over 2 million of these sold. So I'm going to do a giveaway. So you just have to write something in the comments, something nice you learned today or a new belief you formed today. How about that? A new belief. I believe now I am the prettiest thing in the world. You are like really pretty. You could say that. I believe I'm really pretty. I believe I am fabulous. You are made for more. You deserve it. These are things I say in my brain all the time, and I don't do it because I'm arrogant. I do it to keep myself up there, right? So when I'm driving somewhere fabulous, I'm like, oh, this is fabulous. I belong here. I say it all the time, right? Oh, this is fabulous. Oh my God, this is for me. It's fabulous. I'm so great. I'm so powerful. Everybody likes me. So important, right? Your thoughts will change your reality. And I used to think that was a little hokey, but it's so true. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pick a winner and then everyone else. Oh, the link is ready. Okay, I'll write it in. I'm so excited. Okay, so then you guys can go buy it. For whoever doesn't win, you got to go buy them now. I got to go buy. I bought a pair for Allie on my team. I got to message everyone else on my team who needs headphones. It's a very important thing. Okay, so I'm picking a winner. Ready? The winner of the headphones. They come in navy, they come in black, and they come in off-white, which was dangerous, but I was committed to this color. It's very dangerous. I had them on while I was putting on makeup, and I'm like, this is just a terrible idea. I got like foundation. I was like this. I was like this. I was like, don't get them on my new headphones. Guys, and you can talk on them. Allie on my team called me. I'm like, I'm on my new headphones. Can you hear me? She's like, yeah, they sound fantastic. I'm like, I feel like I stole them. I feel like and you got to tell everyone, go buy them for everybody. And then I sent a picture to Allie and she's like, oh, are those Dre's Beats? Oh, girl, because they have the logo looks kind of the same. And I'm like, no, not Dre's Beats. They're not that. Not trying to spend that much. Because mine are clicking. They're stupid. All right, anyway, not Dre's Beats. I got something different. I forget what it was. Okay, ready? The winner is... yesterday, I picked a winner, by the way, and I just read her comment and didn't announce she was the winner. It was very awkward. So if that was you, text me because you won. I have to have your prize. Okay, ready? And the winner is... the next thing that pops up will be the winner. And the winner is... click... Angela Chandler Norwood. I believe I can do this and I deserve it. Boom. Okay, Angela, you got to text me. You want navy? Do you want black or you want cream? For everyone else who didn't win, dude, they're 27% off right now. We have an emergency. You got to tell everybody. Buy them for everyone for Christmas. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not. I wouldn't exaggerate. I wouldn't lie to you. If they were bad, I'd be like, they're terrible. Don't buy them. You're going to be like, holy cow. There is booming. The base. One thing you don't know about me. By the way, winner. Hold on. I did this yesterday. Base cadet. Okay, Angela, I think just won. Who just won? I don't remember. Whoever I just announced as the winner, text me and say, hey, Michelle, I just won the headphones. I would like navy, white, or black. And then I'll reply back, and then you can send me your address. Just wait till I reply back, just in case you text the wrong person. That'd be awkward to give them your address, and then they show up at your house or something. Okay. What was the story I was just going to tell you? It was good, whatever it was. This is the story. This is one thing you don't know about me. When my kids are not around and I'm by myself in my car, I buy cars based on the sound system in the car and the bass that the car drops, which is, you're like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I wouldn't expect that of you. But people that know me, they know I oddly like bass. I feel like it's because I'm like, oh, I'm so delightful and sweet. And then I'm a Gemini. So I'm like, but I like bass, So I'm like, duh, duh, right? So what convinces me to buy these last night is I'm reading the comments and it's 12:30 at night, illogically reading comments. But one guy was like, listen, I'm a bass kind of guy. And I'm like, me too. Okay, I'm here for it. It's usually dudes, not chicks like me. But either way, he's like, and I put in, I forget, I think he said LL Cool J's whatever song. I forget song. And I plugged that in because of the levels of the bass. He knew more about bass than me. I just know I like it loud. I don't know anything else. But he's like, and there's a double beat drop on the double beat hit. And I'm like, okay, don't know what that means. He's like, and usually headphones don't pick up the double beat. And I'm like, oh, they don't? And he's like, well, this one, it picks it up crystal clear. You get the top bass and the bottom bass and they mash and the sound quality is insane. And I'm like, and then there's a button right below and it says, click here if it's helpful. And I click that and I just scrolled back up to the top and I put it in my cart and I bought it. That was it. Done. And then they got here and I would agree. It does the double beat. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just know the bass. It's insane. And then I was worried maybe what's wrong with them is I'm playing it really loud and maybe people around me can hear it. Like it's got to be that. So my husband walks by me. I'm jamming this morning. And he goes, hold on, I got to put it back on the screen for you guys. Sorry, these are $50 headphones I just discovered and I'm obsessed with. You have to go to that link and buy them. But he walks by me and I'm like, baby, can you hear these? He's like, no. And I'm like, that's okay. I'm like, maybe they don't take a charge. Allie on my team, I send them to her. She's like, oh my gosh, you charge them for 5 minutes and that charges them for 4 hours. I'm like, there is nothing wrong with them. Yet they're brand new. So anyway, but they're 27 or 29% off right now. Everyone has to go buy them. Just that's it. The name soundscapes or something or just go to that link, michellelovesyou.com/headphones. That's my affiliate link. If you buy them, I'll make like 1% or something. And then I'll go buy more stuff and I'll tell you about it. Can I create $1 million business by helping people save money? Absolutely. I mean, look at who else is doing it. Susie Orman is doing it. Who's the guy that does it? I forget his name. The bald hair. Yes. If there's someone else doing it, that means there is a need for it. And that means you can turn it into a $1 billion business, $1 million business. Susie Orman's a great example. This is so crazy, right? So absolutely. What do I get for second place? I love this. This is a great question. Tim, you also get a set of headset also just for asking. It's a good question. I believe if you don't ask, the answer is always no. So like in sales, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to ask. Like, and I've done that so many times. So Tim, anyway, just send me a text message. Tell me black, navy, or white, and I will send you a pair. That's what you get for asking. But I truly believe that. I remember when I wrote my book, I was like, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird, but I'm going to like go to podcast hosts and be like, hey, I wrote a book. Love to be on your podcast if you're ever looking for people. Like, it was like, yes. And I'm like, holy, okay, geez, that's so crazy. So all we have to do is ask. That's what's so crazy. So anyway, okay. I love you guys so much. Tim just earned a free pair. Someone else earned a free pair. Did you make sure you text me? Hey, Michelle. I just won. Navy. Hey, Angela. Yeah, it was Angela. Yay. Hi, friend. She won it. She won on September 13th. Hi, friend. Then it wrote your whole name. That was weird. Angela Chandler Norwood. Okay. Do you still live at the same place? Did you move? Okay. I got it. Got you. We're on it. Navy. The Navy are nice. Yeah. Check them out. Okay. Anyway. So that's the deal. Okay. I love you guys. I must go now. I have to go live for my other students. And I love you. Save the time to Sunday. I've been working on this really insane training for you. So that's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Check your email for it. Or Thursday at noon Eastern. And if you can't make either, just register and I'll send you a lot of replay emails aggressively. Because marketers, the loudest marketer always wins. We must deliver our message out there. Okay. I love you. Oh, good. You'll be there. Who's going to come on Sunday? Say Sunday or Thursday. Which one are you going to come to? And if you're like, how do I register? I got to email it out to you. So stay tuned. It's coming. I just want to know who's going to come. Just let me know. The brand is... Go to michellelovesyou.com/headphones. I think it's michellelovesyou.com/ that's my affiliate link, or Soundscapes, I think, but it might not have been that. There's a lot of really good ones on Amazon, but this one, the double beat drop testimonial, sold. Sunday. Okay. If you come on Sunday, I'm going to be in my Naples house, and it's just my little house, and the background's not like this, but it doesn't matter because I'm in Naples. Soundcore. There you go. That's what it was. Soundscapes. I couldn't remember. Okay. I love you guys. Go get your headphones. Message me if you get your headphone, or just like post it next time I'm live and tell me they get your headphones. They're going to change your life. Okay. I got 5 minutes before my next call. I'm going to go, here's what song you play. River. Rock me like a river. It's just crazy. The whole thing. Okay. Now I must go. I'm saying weird things. Bye, friends. I love you.